My dear fellow seekers of truth and knowledge, welcome once again to our digital shelves where tales unfold like ancient scrolls, and where every full moon we spin a yarn that leave you spellbound. Tonight's narrative is a journey back in time to the foggy streets of 1890s London. Picture a grand museum filled with relics of the past, artifacts whispering stories of forgotten times. Among its many treasures, two imposing sarcophagi stand as silent sentinels, shrouded in mystery. These are not mere relics. They are portals to a world where ancient powers linger, and where the echoes of pharaohs hold secrets that should forever remain buried. Now let us meet our guide through this labyrinth of intrigue, the renowned archaeologist, Dr. Reginald Hawthorne. This man of science navigates the corridors of the past with a scholar's precision, unearthing secrets that rewrite history. But fate has a curious twist in store for him. For these ancient coffins are not just historical oddities. They are vessels of slumbering power, waiting to be awakened. The year is 1893. The place, the hallowed halls of the British Museum, alive with visitors eager to lose themselves in history. Amidst the hushed whispers and the clink of teacups, Dr. Reginald Hawthorne stands before the museum's newest acquisition, two colossal golden sarcophagi. These are not ordinary tombs. They are the final resting places of two legendary Egyptian pharaohs, brothers bound by blood and united in death. The air is thick with anticipation as Reginald prepares to unveil these ancient monarchs to the public. But little does he know that what follows will shatter the boundaries of history, blurring the lines between the past and the present. As Reginald adjusts his spectacles, ready to unveil these slumbering pharaohs, a sense of foreboding hangs heavy in the air. Despite his scientific skepticism, even he cannot shake off the eerie feeling that these ancient remains hold secrets that should forever lie dormant. The ornate coffins seem to pulse with a hidden energy, their presence echoing with the whispers of forgotten rituals and slumbering power. With a dramatic flourish, Reginald throws open the first sarcophagus. Inside, bathed in the flickering light of the museum lamps, lies a mummy swathed in golden wrappings. As he carefully unwraps the linen, revealing the decaying visage of the pharaoh, the crowd leans in, captivated by the spectacle before them. But as Reginald brushes away the centuries of dust, something unexpected occurs. The pharaoh's eyes, vacant for millennia, seem to flicker with an eerie glow. Is it merely a trick of the light, or is there something more awakening within the tomb? As the crowd gasps at the unsettling sight, Reginald struggles to maintain his composure. His scientific mind reels, grappling with the impossible image before him. The second coffin beckons, promising more revelations. And as Reginald unveils the second pharaoh, he realizes that what he is witnessing is not a mere display of history, but a confrontation with the very essence of mortality and the mysteries that lie beyond. The unveiling of the second sarcophagus mirrors the spectacle of the first, yet brings with it a different set of surprises. The crowd is entranced as layer after layer of ancient linen is peeled away, revealing the withered form of the second pharaoh. But as Reginald's brush makes contact with the withered face, the room falls silent. The pharaoh's lips curl into a mocking smile, a silent mockery of the mortal world. The crowd recoils, their whispers hushed with a mixture of awe and apprehension. As Reginald continues his work, the pharaoh's grin widens, transforming from a jest into a chilling sneer. The onlookers exchange uneasy glances, sensing that they are witnessing something beyond the realm of ordinary archaeology. The atmosphere thickens with suspense, leaving everyone on the edge of their seats, wondering what other secrets these awakened pharaohs hold. Just when the tension reaches its peak, the unthinkable happens. The pharaoh's eyes snap open, glowing with an unearthly light that seems to pierce through the centuries. The crowd erupts into a cacophony of screams and gasps, their whispers now rising to panicked shouts. Chaos reigns as people stampede for the exits, desperate to escape the museum. Amidst the pandemonium, Reginald stands frozen, his gaze locked on the resurrected pharaoh. His scientific mind struggles to comprehend what he is seeing, while his instincts scream at him to flee. The pharaoh's piercing stare seems to bore into Reginald's very being, awakening not just the pharaoh, but also a primal fear that has lain dormant within him for all of his life. In the midst of the museum's descent into chaos, Reginald finds himself inexplicably drawn to the sarcophagus. Despite the screams and the encroaching darkness. He feels an irresistible pull towards the source of the disturbance. As if compelled by an unseen force, Reginald moves closer, his heart pounding against his ribs like a drum. As he approaches the coffin, the pharaoh's voice echoes in his mind, a voice that seems both ancient and eerily familiar. The voice speaks of forgotten powers and a legacy that refuses to remain buried. Drawn by an unseen force, Reginald reaches out to touch the sarcophagus, and in that instant, the room plunges into darkness. When Reginald awakens, he finds himself in a place that seems both familiar and alien. The museum's grandeur has vanished, replaced by a vast desert landscape stretching as far as the eye can see. In the distance, he sees the majestic pyramids of Giza, standing as silent witnesses to the sands of time. Confused and disoriented, Reginald realizes that he has somehow been transported back to ancient Egypt. His modern attire stands out like a sore thumb amidst the bustling crowds of Egyptians dressed in flowing robes. The sights, sounds, and smells of the ancient world envelop him, bringing history to life in a way he never imagined possible. Reginald, with his scientific mind, is confronted by the reality of time travel, a concept he once dismissed as mere fantasy. As he explores this unfamiliar terrain, he encounters individuals who seem to have stepped straight out of the history books. The pharaohs he had awakened in the museum are among them, their presence radiating power and enigma. Reginald soon realizes that his actions have not only disrupted the tranquility of the afterlife, but have also set in motion a chain of events that could alter the course of history itself. With a mix of trepidation and intrigue, Reginald engages with the Egyptians, eager to understand the cultural intricacies and unravel the mysteries of this bygone era. But as days turn into weeks, he realizes that his role in this ancient world is becoming increasingly pivotal. The pharaohs, with their enigmatic smiles and piercing gazes, reveal that they have plans for Reginald that go beyond mere observation. They see in him an opportunity to reshape their legacy and influence the destiny of their people in ways they never imagined possible. Caught between his longing for his own time and the responsibilities thrust upon him in ancient Egypt, Reginald must navigate a world where every decision carries profound consequences. As he grapples with his situation, he realizes that his journey is far from over. The ancient Egyptians believed that the afterlife was a continuation of life on earth, and they prepared accordingly. Tombs were filled with provisions and treasures to sustain the deceased on their journey. They even mummified their dead, preserving their bodies with a mixture of science and magic, so that they might one day be reunited with their souls. But sometimes things didn't go according to plan. Sometimes the dead refused to stay buried. Such is the case with our story, which begins in the dusty halls of the British Museum. Here, amidst the relics of bygone eras, two golden sarcophagi stand out, each containing the mummified remains of a powerful Egyptian pharaoh. These are not just historical artifacts. They are vessels of slumbering power, each holding the potential to unleash forces that could shake the foundations of time itself. When Dr. Reginald Hawthorne, a renowned archaeologist, decides to unveil these sarcophagi to the public, he unwittingly awakens not just the pharaohs, but also the chaos that ensues. The awakened pharaohs, steeped in ancient wisdom and wielding powers that defy modern comprehension, begin to explore the wonders of the 20th century. They are fascinated by everything from automobiles to telephones. Their childlike curiosity is stark contrast to their godlike status in their former kingdom. As Reginald guides the pharaohs through the marvels of modern life, he finds himself caught between their otherworldly origins and their growing fascination with the present. It becomes a journey of cultural exploration, bridging the vast chasm of time and revealing the timeless aspects of human curiosity and wonder. Through the pharaoh's eyes, Reginald sees his own world anew, appreciating the richness and complexity of his time. In return, the pharaohs find solace and amusement in the simpler pleasures of the modern age, reminding us that despite our differences across time and cultures, our shared humanity binds us together. However, this seemingly harmonious journey is not without its challenges. The pharaoh's immense powers and unwavering curiosity often lead them into situations that threaten to disrupt the delicate balance of the modern world. As Reginald races to contain the chaos left in the pharaoh's wake, he realizes that the true test of their enlightenment lies in their ability to understand and respect the complexities of the 21st century. Despite the challenges they face, the pharaoh's presence in the 21st century brings about profound changes. People are forced to confront their own beliefs and perceptions of history and the supernatural. The lines between skepticism and belief blur as witnessed events challenge even the most rational minds. As the story unfolds, the pharaohs find themselves at the center of a storm, caught between those who seek to exploit their powers for personal gain and those who strive to protect them. Reginald, with his deep understanding of both the ancient and modern worlds, finds himself in a position of great responsibility. He must guide the pharaohs, protect them from harm, and ensure that their presence in the 21st century leads to enlightenment rather than destruction. As the story reaches its climax, the pharaohs are faced with a choice that will determine the fate of not just themselves, but also the world they have come to know and love. Will they choose to return to the ancient world they once ruled, or will they embrace the complexities and challenges of the 21st century? The answer lies in the wisdom they have gained throughout their journey, a wisdom that transcends time and speaks to the eternal search for balance and understanding in an ever-changing world.